Hello viewers, this is Linnea. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen. In the previous video, we took out Estark, the Lord of the Underworld. Unfortunately, it sounds like Sorrow's friend Rose has come to some harm. Let's go to Rosehill and see what's happened to her. Welcome to Rosehill. Thank you. I'm not lying, it's true. The humans who came here took the elf girl and the tower away somewhere. Uh-oh. Let's check out the tower. Earlier there were a couple of monsters talking about some plot against Rose in Diabolic Hall. I wonder if this is that plan in action. Rose was slime-napped by the greedy humans, but her ruby tears are no use to them. They shatter if humans touch them. Well, this is not good. If this will make Sorrow overreact and do something he shouldn't do. But now let us zoom to Riverton. Down in Estark's palace we got a gas canister, and someone in Riverton was talking about using a gas canister to create a flying machine. And yes, I am creating a lineup of 3 people that will be relevant in the next area after we visit Riverton. Won't tell anyone about your silly fishing spot. Hey, maybe I could take a squiz at that canister you got there. Will you show it to me, mate? Yes. You beauty, check this out. When I open up the canister a little, it sprays some kind of gas. I don't suppose. You know, I'd be really rapt if you'd let me have this. What do you reckon? Sure, take it. You little ripper, you won't regret this, I promise. Just come back and see me tomorrow, eh? Hopefully I'll have a pretty spiffy present for you by way of thanks. Alright. So let us go spend the night at the inn. Rouse the lazy innkeeper. Now let's go visit that nutty professor. Good day, you came at a good time, 'cause I've finally finished me flying machine. Yep, dead set. This first one's yours. Why don't you go outside and give it a whirl? Alright, we'll go check it out. Ooh, it's a balloon. And we go up, up and away in our beautiful balloon. No explanation, but all we have to do is use the direction buttons to adjust our course. Of course, a real balloon isn't really directable. But that doesn't matter in a video game. Nice way to fly. Now I'm just going to fill in the overhead map. The map on the upper screen. Can you see me now, King Minikin? Let's pay a visit anyway, by the way. We now have 43 mini medals. Let's see what this guy will give us for them. We're up to 43. And he gives us a happy hat as a reward for 43 medals. Thanks for the nice chapeau, Monsieur Minikin. And at 47, he will give us a mighty armlet. That happy hat is nice because the wearer will recover MP with every step. Since you don't get to use tents or MP restoring save points in this game, that's pretty nice. I'm going to continue filling in the map here. Fill in this little bit. There's that tower in the middle of the lake, and here's Lakanaba and Vreenord to the west. And of course, the Pioneer Town and Zamoxva. And Canalot. And the pirate village done plundering. Mammon Mine, the town of fools. And laissez-faire, of course. And the Palais de Léon and Havre Léon. And of course, my favorite leveling spot. Let's pay a visit to the pioneer town. Howdy there, hound dog. I'm Prelvis Esley, and I spend my days traveling this little old world and spreading the joyous song. I heard tell that some hard-headed woman and her big hunk of love done went in search of pirate treasure in a big old cave somewhere. If they done had a dream and they wanted to follow that dream, they could have done worse than invest their hopes in this here beautiful boom town. Basically, he's letting us know that the next immigrants are ready. Great merchants once sold a veritable treasure trove of rare artifacts at the castle that stood in this place. And not only that, envoys from distant lands also brought great offerings to present to the castle's inhabitants. If this town were to develop into a mighty castle also, wondrous shops and splendid treasures too might appear. I look forward to such a felicitous day. Ribbit. You seem to know quite a lot for a frog. Let us zoom to Minikin's Dominion because it's fairly close to that cave the Prelvis Esley was talking about. He was talking about this cave, the one where we found the liquid metal sword earlier. Oh me, oh my, I'm tired of the wandering life. My husband brought me here, said he wanted to try and find the pirate's treasure. Ain't there a town somewhere I can settle down and live the simple life? Yes, let us tell her about the frontier town. Rotsville, if it's a town that's on the up and up, maybe I could open up a shop there. But what would my husband say? He went down into the depths there to see what he could find. So after taking care of these beasties, let's go down into the cave and look for her husband. And those enemies have been dispatched easily. Let's continue going downstairs. I think I see him. Howdy, I'm Strio Louse. I've been sitting down here in the sound of this here waterfall and having me a good old think. I've been thinking on what them pirates must see when they finally get their hands on a treasure they done set out to look for. I just don't know the answer. Guess it's 'cause I ain't a pirate myself. Anyhow, I also been wondering if there ain't somewhere me and my lady wife can settle down. I've been dragging her every which way, poor thing. Yes, let us tell this guy about the frontier town. Rotsville, you say? Well, we visited a few places on our travels, but we ain't fetched up there yet. Thank you kindly, traveler. We'll head off right away. So Mr. and Mrs. Louse set off to the frontier town. will be headed that way too after we take out this incinerator. Some mini-demons. Goodbye, mini-demons. Let us zoom off now to Rosehill. Ooh, things have changed. Viva Rosehill. This here town's a mighty special place. There's all kinds of tale in the air and in the ground, and it's just all shook up with memories and such. You wanna hear one of the old stories? This one comes up from way down, but it's a mighty fine fable. What do you say? Well, that's alright then. Here goes nothing. Once upon a time, a troop of wandering minstrels came to the great and illustrious city of Pioneeria. The moment the young Sultan of Pioneeria set eyes upon one of the young maidens of the troop, he fell deeply in love with her. The young Sultan Farog's viziers were strongly opposed to his marrying beneath them. But his father, the previous Sultan, approved the match and the wedding went ahead. A marriage between two people of such different backgrounds inspired the citizens of Pioneeria, and the city grew mighty and prosperous. This dog is again pointing to a spot on the ground. And it happens to be another mini-medal. Thanks, doggy. That takes us up to 44. There's now a magic water in the barrels next to the item shop. You there, have you heard? No? Some varmints had the gall to open an item shop near the entrance to town. I tried to give her some advice from the voice of experience, you know, but the owner's a real hard-headed businesswoman. Oh, is that so, huh? And what do you have now? Your selection has expanded a bit. And there's another mini-battle in that pod outside the northeast house. 45 now. Anybody in here? Ooh, now we can get a seed of magic from that pot inside. Into the bag it goes. There's a chimera wing in that wardrobe. The Chronicles of Pioneeria. As I believe I've read this before. restore the Sultan of Pioneeria from his cursed form. And there is a seed of strength now out in the barrel outside the farmer's house. It sure is amazing how quickly this town can change. We get 73 gold coins in that barrel. No answer. It looks like they're in a world of their own. They seem to be getting on a bit better now. Nothing interesting on the bookshelves, I think. Hello, Froggy. Seems to be asleep. Oh, greetings, Hayrot. I trust you are well? If Hayrotsville can come this far, it certainly is no fantasy to think that it could one day retain its former palatial form. And I shall certainly do my utmost to help make the citizens' lives easier in any way that I am able. Oh, incidentally, have you investigated the bookshelf in the house in the northeast of the town? I have heard tell that there is a book there which details the legend of the mighty city that once stood on this very spot. Howdy, I'm Stray Louse. I've been sitting here having me a good old think about mirages and such. I reckon maybe the difference in atmospheric temperature might be what makes it so's we can see that crazy otherworldly stuff. Course, these other worlds is only visions and all, but there's plenty crazy things in this whole world of ours. So who knows, them pioneers coming to town could even have come through mirages from other worlds. Okay, Strio, whatever you say. And in this barrel there is another mini-medal and a seed of life. Hello, sir. What's in here? Ooh, the chest is empty. Howdy, I'm Zach, and I done retired to this here town to get me some peace. You got business with me, young'un? Sorry, but even if you have, I ain't got no business with you. Oh, how rude. What's this here? The folks be flocking to the town now, so we're building us a beautiful pioneeratorium. A pioneeratorium's a kind of port-o-call for pioneers and such like to come and rest their weary bones at the end of their voyage. Once she's finished and all ship-shape, we'll be able to welcome all manner of pioneers and wanderers to town. Arr! Alrighty. Here's old Strio hitting the moonshine. Welcome to the item shop. Let's see what this gal has to sell. Bunnytail, Gold Bracer, and Lucida Shard. terribly impressed, but it's a start. Let's see if there's anything new in the inn. Nothing in that wardrobe. Let us stay the night here. Thank you, Ms. Innkeeper. We've heard the story, Prelvis. Just making sure he didn't have anything different to say. In the next episode, we're going to see if we can reach a place that we couldn't reach before with our beautiful balloon. This is Harold Linnea. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.